Hey guys, it's Steph, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way to recreate the siren eye trend. Now, is this just like a recreation of the fox eye makeup trend? I kind of think it is, but I mean, like literally everything has been done and I love this eye look. Regardless of whether it's similar to the fox eye or its own new thing or whatever, I love it. And it's actually pretty easy to do and it genuinely changes your face. Like it's mad. You guys will see the before and after. It's madness. I did a video like this 1 or 2 years ago now, back when I had my silver hair, which literally feels like a century ago. And you guys seem to really like it, so I figured I could do the same for the siren eye. It is so quick and easy to do. Like if you don't know how to do it, it might look a little bit daunting, but actually it is so simple. So let's do this. I'm also filming a TikTok as well for the other looks. If you guys also want to see that, make sure you check me out on TikTok. You can find it just up here and then also down below. But yeah, I love a little transformative eye look. So let's get into it. Actually, before we get into it, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, like this video, comment, all of the above. I'm very happy to be back. Thank you for... I'm odd, aren't I? I'm a bit odd. If you were here right now, this would be me hugging you. Thanks for making me feel welcome. Like, Photoshop yourself here. Okay, that's enough hugging now. Let's do some makeup. Very shiny today. Hey, Steph, what's that you're drinking? Oh, this. Thanks for asking, person from the sidelines. I'm drinking AIRUP. If you guys don't know, they have very kindly sponsored this portion of the video. I never used to drink water. And people would always be like, how can you not drink water? And I'm like, well, I get my liquids in the form of coffee, iced coffee, tea, like Coke Zero. Honestly, I don't know how I'm like still here and functioning right now because I have been terrible at drinking water my whole life, but I've been using AIRUP now for a couple of months, I want to say, and I have never drank so much water in my life. So if you guys don't know about AIRUP, you may have seen the adverts, and honestly, it is worth the hype. I won't lie, I was a little bit skeptical, but then I tried it. And it is a game changer. So basically, what AIRUP is it's a bottle, but you also get these little pods on top and you can buy so many different flavors. I have a few of them here to show you. It's like I was prepared for this. Cola is amazing. Watermelon, amazing. I mean, I love all of these, to be honest. This one is my favorite though, the orange vanilla swirl. And then we also have mango and passion fruit, which tastes a little bit like a porn star martini. But basically the way that AIRUP works is you just fill your bottle up with normal water. You can use sparkling water as well. That's really nice. And you have one of these pods. And basically these pods here smell like whatever the flavor it is that they're supposed to be. So this one smells of peach. And so basically, instead of mixing things into your water to maybe make it taste a little bit better, and instead of just not drinking any water at all, what this pod actually does is when you drink from it, you're also gonna actually like smell, whether you realize you are or not, you'll smell, and it will essentially make the water taste of whatever flavor pod you have. So you just pull up the pod to activate the flavor. I can't remember what the percentage is, but a big percentage of our taste actually comes through our smell. So basically, the little geniuses at AIRUP invented this pod so that when you take a sip, you're also smelling, inhaling the scent of whatever flavor you've got, and then your water will have like an essence of whatever that flavor is. So like I said, I'm using the peach one at the moment. But yeah, I know you guys have seen some of the ads about AIRUP. I know some of you have probably been skeptical, but it genuinely works. As a skeptic myself, it works, it's great. So if you guys want to try AIRUP for yourself, I'll leave all the details and the links and everything down below. Just tastes like peach water. I love it. We're gonna have a little strawberry moment today. Isn't this sweet? All right, so here's a quick little rundown of what the siren eye actually is. I will put a little picture for illustrative purposes on screen now. It is essentially all about elongating your eyes, just making them like sultry, sexy, cat-like. And I mean, you can do it with any color, even like graphic liner or whatever, but I'm just gonna show you guys exactly how to do like the basic siren eye. So first of all, I'm taking this Beauty Pie eyeshadow stick. This is in the shade Vanilla Whirl. I tried this out in a video fairly recently, and I really like it. This blanks my lids out a lot, okay, so be prepared. But these are very good for this sort of eye makeup look. And so I'm just gonna blend all of that out with a brush. To be honest, with this kind of look, you can just use concealer or whatever kind of eye primer you want. But I do really like this at the moment because it's just so easy to put on. Next, you want to take just a neutral brown eyeshadow. Obviously, depending on your skin tone, you might want to go a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, but you just want something that's slightly going to warm up the crease. And the palette that I'm using, by the way, is this one from e.l.f. It's the, doesn't really say what it is. I will link it down below. It's got just like a bunch of numbers on the back, but it's this one. It's got like a bunch of cool tones in there. But yeah, I'm gonna take some of this brown eyeshadow and I'm buffing that into my crease, and I'm focusing it mostly on the outer corner. I typically do this anyway, like this is my sort of go-to, I guess, makeup technique, because I feel like it brings my eyes outwards a little bit. So yeah, I'm just blending that into my crease. I'm going slightly into the inner corner, but not too much. I want to focus it mostly on the outer corner. And one little tip that I like to do for this, I don't like to place loads of product in the outer corner because then it can look a little bit harsh. So basically, I just keep flicking my eyeshadow brush with the tiniest amount of product on there, and eventually it will just pull it out. Do it for a second and you're like, is anything gonna happen? And then all of a sudden, you just see it really starting to blend out, and you wanna kind of go upwards towards the tail of your brow just a little bit. You don't wanna like fully like go up with it, but essentially just like bring everything up. I guess the best way to kind of do it is if you put a brush or a pencil or whatever in line with your nose and the outer corner of your eye, then you can kind of see that's the sort of angle I'm going for. Okay, so just like that, you can see it's just winged up ever so slightly here. Next, I'm gonna take this shade here, which is pretty similar to the primer that I put on my eyes to begin with. You can use a loose powder, you can use pretty much any kind of color you want, to be honest, but for this look, I wanna do something that's a little bit lighter. And so I'm just patting that all over my lids. And you can see it just brightens everything up a bit more. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and just go back over my crease, just so everything's really, really blended. So now we're gonna move on to liner. Now for this, I'm using one of the About Face shadow sticks. This one is a matte one in the shade Kill the Lights. And what I'm actually gonna do as well, if you wanna make this even easier, take a little bit of tape. This makeup tape, I think was from Primark, but you can just use like slightly tacky masking tape or whatever it is you wanna use. So I'm gonna pop that just here. Again, following that same line. So this is where the fun starts. So like I said, I'm going in with the About Face shadow stick. And the reason I like to use these is because they're very, very blendable. You wanna have something like this. You can do it with like pencil liners or even eyeshadow, whatever, but this is like the easiest way to do it. So the idea is you wanna start off by just dragging that out a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect at all. And another trick with this is you don't want to go overboard when it comes to lining your lids. You kind of want to stop where it sort of like levels out. Obviously, everyone's eyes are different, but where my eye almost like levels out with the line. So it kind of just makes my eye look a little bit straighter, a little bit longer. So maybe you guys can see that here. Like when I look forward, even just that has like made my eyes look a lot more elongated. I'm then going to go in with this smudger brush. This is from Blank Canvas. I've had this one for so long. It's a little double-ended situation, but this is so good at smudging. And we're basically just gonna smudge that out, make it nice and smoky. And again, like if you mess up, that's totally fine. Yeah, you just wanna smoke this out just so it looks all like sexy, sultry, everything that I am right now with a strawberry on my head. So now I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker brown. I'm gonna go in with this one here. I don't want to take too much of this because I'm only doing the tiniest little, like, I guess you could call it eye contouring. And I'm just patting that lightly over what I just did. Again, this will help to just blur the edges a little bit. I'm then going to go in with a mixture of this dark brown and a little bit of black. I'm just going to make sure it's the right color. I want it to just be a touch lighter than what I just put, like, as my liner. And I'm going to smoke that out using the eyeshadow. I'm then gonna go in with this brown here, and again, I'm taking it on this little smudger brush, making sure I don't have too much product on my brush. And I'm just gonna smoke that out even more. Again, making sure I don't go too far into like the center of my lid. Then to make that black even darker, because obviously we have smudged out a little bit, I'm gonna go in with a little angle brush with a black eyeshadow. Any sort of eyeshadow will do. And I'm gonna pat that really, really close to my lash line, just to make it look even more smoky. I'm literally just pressing it right along my lash line here. Then using that same brush, and it doesn't matter if I still have a bit of black on it, I'm gonna go back in with that dark brown shade. And I don't mind that it's got a bit of black on it because actually I want it to be like almost black, not quite. And I'm gonna fling my head back, and I'll try not to like cover my face up with a mirror or anything, but you want to go right inside the corner of your eye. that in itself, look at the before and the after. Literally just with like, there's no mascara, there's no lashes, there's no nothing like that. It's just a bit of liner and eyeshadow. And so this isn't gonna be the most flattering angle. None of this is right now, but I also like to tilt my head back and just get right in that little bit, you know, right in this little piece. And then realistically, I'm probably gonna go over this a little bit because I'm gonna do my base makeup and everything after, but you can also go almost like onto the lower part of your inner corner as well, just a touch, and just bring that into the inner corner there as well. Like, the difference is honestly madness. I've gone from having an eye this size to an eye being like almost double the size, like in length. So I'm then gonna take this off. I might do a bit more cleanup. Actually, that's not bad. Ooh, I'll smoke it out a little bit more in a second, but I'm pretty happy with that. And that was very, very easy. So now one step that honestly I feel like transforms the look completely is a little bit of liner. So I'm using this one from Huda Beauty. And this is just a black pencil. Again, if you are a little bit fairer, you might want to do colors that are slightly lighter. Again, if you're a little bit deeper in skin tone, maybe opt for something that's a little bit deeper. Like whatever is like your usual, like if you use black liner, use black liner. If you tend to use more of like a brown, you can easily use a brown as well. It just maybe won't look as like dramatic. But yeah, I'm going to tight line up here, and I hate doing this. I feel like I'm performing like retina surgery on myself when I do that. But honestly, the tight lining makes such a difference again, because once you put your lashes on, you've got your mascara, it's just gonna look so bold. And I'm also gonna put some in my waterline. I'm not necessarily gonna do like a full opaque black stripe on my waterline, but I do just wanna enhance it a bit. Because again, doing this will make your eyes seem a little bit smaller, and if you put it in the right places, it'll just like close your eyes a little bit, makes it look all like sexy, like smizey, and like Tyra Banks, like which, oh my God, have you guys seen like America's Next Top Model? I mean, I saw it when I was younger, didn't think too much of it, and then saw it like as an older person, and I'm like, oh my God, how did no one call you out? But yeah, do the whole like Tyra Banks smizing thing without having to move any facial muscles. Which is great because I can't move mine anyway. Okay, I'm just bringing that all the way in. And what I'll probably do once I've done my concealer and everything is I'll probably also put a little bit of brown eyeshadow just on the outer corner, again, just to like help elongate my eye a bit. Then for mascara, I'm using the Sky High one from Maybelline. I got back into using this because I saw on TikTok Shop, I'm now like fully engrossed into TikTok. Again, I'm like 3 years too late. But I saw on TikTok Shop that this was like way cheaper. Like TikTok Shop just like has my entire soul in a chokehold, because I just go on there and I'm like, I don't need this makeup product, but it's 3 times cheaper than if I was to get it on the website. So basically what I'm saying is, if you guys want this mascara, I'll leave a link to it down below as I normally do, but also go over to TikTok Shop because I have it like saved into my store and it's a lot cheaper. So just a little heads up with that. And what I'm gonna do with my mascara is I mostly do this for like my everyday sort of looks anyway, because I like how it looks, but I'm mostly gonna focus my mascara on the outer corner. So pretty much wherever you've stopped putting like your liner and your eyeshadow, kind of stop there with mascara. You can go inwards a little bit just to like fan them out a bit more, but I focus almost all of the mascara on the outer corner here. And typically I don't do anything on the lower lashes. Sometimes I do, but my lower lashes are quite long and it can look a little bit intense. So I mostly stick to my top lashes. And again, it just kind of like, it just does something to your eyes. It just elongates them completely. That's ridiculous. Like that's actually crazy, the before and after. So then for my lashes, I'm just reusing these ones that I had from Kiss. They're the Sister Nature ones. I think they're in the style Dawn. Again, I'll try and link them down below, but I found out in my last video that I don't think you can get them in the UK that easily, but there are a few places that do them, so I'll link them down below. But yeah, I've got some of these lashes still. And what I'm actually gonna do, because even though these are corner lashes, they still have got a bit of like length to them. So I think I'm probably gonna cut off one section of these lashes and basically turn them into little corner lashes. And then just pop those right on the outer corner. And if you wanna give your eye even more of a lift, put your like corner of your lashes just above where your actual lash line is, because when you like squish them together, you can actually like pull your natural lashes up with the lash. When I give it a squidge, I'm bringing up my natural lashes. Instead of bringing the actual lash band down to my lashes, I'm bringing my lashes up. Yes! I love this kind of makeup. So then, this is obviously totally optional. I mean, everything is. It's your face. You do whatever you want to do. We all know I've been loving contacts again recently. And this again, I mean, contacts transform your look regardless of what makeup you're doing or any makeup at all. But I'm going to pop one of these contacts in, again, show you the difference, because it just makes it like, hello, smize. Also, I feel like with my brown eyes, I look way friendlier. And then when I put contacts in, I'm like, don't mess with me. But yeah, I'm popping these in. These are from Slotica and they're in the colour ochre. Pop them in. Ugh. Try not to cry. But like, look. I mean, my eye looks a little bit watery right now. But, hello. Hello. Like, girl next door eyeball. Hello. Am I going to sleep with you or kill you eyeball? It's literally like my eyes belong to two different people. It's honestly insane, and obviously just done with a little bit of eyeshadow, a little bit of liner, bit of mascara and lashes. Like, that's it, and hopefully you guys think it's easy to do as well. Anyway, I am now going to film the other eye and do a little TikTok, so again, and make sure you guys check me out on there. You can also find my name up here. But yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, and I will check back with you guys and show you the finished look. All right, guys, so this is the finished look, and you know what? I actually just came back from a dinner, so I've had this makeup on for a couple of hours now, and it has worn so well. I find it's really difficult to get like an eyeshadow and a liner that actually stays on your inner corner. I didn't do any touch-ups. I literally just put on a little bit more lipstick, but with my eyes and stuff, it lasted so well. But yeah, this is the finished Siren Eye makeup look. I think it's so intense, so dramatic. Like, this for a night out would be stunning. I mean, this just in general, I just literally went to like a local pub and I just love this look. But yeah, it was so easy to do. Hopefully you guys thought so as well. Let me know if you recreate this look in the comments down below, and make sure you tag me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. As always, all the products that I threw onto my face today will be linked down below, so make sure you guys check that out. Alongside AIRUP, which again, I love. It's literally like the only way to get me to drink just like plain water, but it tastes good / smells good. It's great. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me, because I upload all the damn time, and honestly, like, liking, commenting, sharing, like all of that really does help my channel. So if you do that, thank you very much. But yeah, guys, that is it from me today. I love ya, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I just like whacked my boob as I was waving then. Oh God, I need to stop. I'm attacking everything around me.